family. How's it going? Uh, Doing good tonight. It's kind of hot out. Reminds me of spring here in Oklahoma. It was in the 80s today. It's going to get cold again, but before it gets cold tomorrow, we got a chance of severe weather, so we'll be watching out for that for sure. Got another one for you. I think it had some holes in it, but as you know, I am working on a series. A lot of people talk about is Bigfoot dangerous, and I'm doing a series on some things that Bigfoot has done on some encounters. I think y'all's going to find the series really interesting. And also, we're still doing the series with Dawn. We'll be having her on for lives coming up pretty soon too. I'll get with her and find out when our next live will be. It'll be posted on the Facebook page and on the community page. And again, thank you very much for everybody that has joined the membership to the page and all the donations y'all have sent into PayPal. It has been exceptionally big, and we appreciate that as it's helping with a lot of our investigations. Today, we're going to talk about Tecumseh, Oklahoma. June 29th, 2022, the moon was a new moon with a zero illumination. Offender, they blamed dogs. A Tecumseh man was brutally mauled by his two pit bulls Wednesday morning. A 911 call to Pottawatomie County Dispatch came in at 8:27 a.m. for an animal attack. Deputy Amber Soule was the closest to the scene. She reported she showed up with less than 8 minutes after the call. Once on scene, Deputy Soule said there were bystanders trying to render aid to the victim, but couldn't exit their vehicle as the two dogs were vicious. Remember, they were vicious. There was a man outside the vehicle trying to keep the dogs away with a pitchfork as well, according to Deputy Soule. Everyone on the scene warned Deputy Soule not to exit the vehicle, but she said she needed to begin treating the victim. As she stepped out of her car, one of the dogs began approaching her and was a mere few feet from her away. It was barking at me, she stated. It got within just a few feet of me. I had to shoot it. It went down, said Deputy Soule. However, the dog did not get back up and it ran off into the nearby woods. Deputy Soule said the other dog mostly hid, but eventually jetted off into the woods too. There was a white car there that was covered in blood. I grabbed my tourniquet kit and attempted to start trying to get a tourniquet or something to try to stop some bleeding, added Deputy Soule. There was blood everywhere. The whole car was pretty much covered, but there was blood along both cars where you could tell he was actively trying to get away from them, doing what he could to keep himself safe, but at that point he had already been attacked pretty profusely. The victim was going in and out of consciousness. Deputy Soule was able to get his name, birth date, and information about what happened. It's strange to me that she was able to get that information from him with him being in shock and in and out of consciousness, and to get his birth date, name, and everything that had happened. Most people that I see that are in shock, they do get to even know where they're at. He didn't really, then here's her statement after that. He didn't really get to tell me much other than the dogs attacked him, stated Deputy Soule. It was unprovoked. Then, says, she couldn't get anything else done. Based on the pictures shown to News 4, which are too graphic to show, the victim's arms are mangled. His muscle tissue is peeking through the wounds, and his legs are also chewed up. The victim was airlifted to OU Health Center. He has life-threatening injuries, is in critical condition. His actual worsened since yesterday with the possibility of having surgery, said Deputy Soule. The victim's family has not yet been alerted, so his identity has not been disclosed at this time. He, the victim, was contemplating to take his own life, but he didn't because of his dogs, said the pastor. Wow. Pastor Hanigar said, it's going to be a real challenge for the victim, as he's heartbroken that this had happened. Now, he was going to take his own life, so if he dies, they've already got it figured out. This guy was already going to take his own life, so if he doesn't make it, it's okay, right? It's not okay. Hanigar is hoping for a speedy recovery, as he said the victim has been through a lot recently. And why they mentioned that, I don't even know why. That frustrates me also. It's not even part of the attack. Again, look over here. Hanigar told KFOR his church may plan a fundraiser to raise money for the victim later on. The two dogs are black pit bulls, male and female. They have a white triangle on their chest. If you happen to encounter these dogs, it's recommended you do not approach and call 911 immediately. The investigation is still ongoing. Deputies are working on finding the dogs as well as getting more witness statements. It's strange to me that she got all this information from the victim while the victim was in shock and in and out of consciousness. She shot the dog. The dog went down, then it got up and it ran off into the woods. The other dog hid and then followed it. The dogs have not been located at this time. One of the dogs was shot. It never came back to the home. Most dogs, they will eventually come back to the home. That's where they're fed. That's their home. They will come back. They said they never did. Only one dog was shot. They did not find either dog. So I think there's something weird going on there. That's all they would release, and the case has been left open. Real interesting. There's another one I want to share with you guys in Tulsa right now. Timothy Van, I believe the last pronunciation of his name is Van Maitre, went missing in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The vehicle belonging to an Owasso man who was reported missing on Saturday was recovered by officials Sunday in Tulsa County. Deputies with the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office found 57-year-old Timothy Van Maitre's 2015 Subaru Crosstrek near 66th Street north of Mingo and Owasso, where authorities said he was known to exercise. Tulsa County Sheriff's Office says Van Maitre was last seen Saturday, March 19th, leaving his Owasso home around 5 p.m. on security footage. He was reported missing to the Owasso Police Department that evening. Authorities used tracking canines, drones, and the OHP's aircraft to search the area. His vehicle was found Sunday to no avail. Van Maitre is a white man standing 5 foot 10 inches and weighs 175 pounds, according to the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office. He was last seen wearing blue jeans, green jacket, and tennis shoes. Anyone with information is asked to call the Tulsa County Sheriff's Office at 918-596-5600. And I've got a picture of him down below if y'all can help try to locate this guy. His family's looking for him, and I wanted to help them by putting the information out to all of you guys because we got an awesome crowd. Hope you enjoyed this one, guys. I'm going to be starting the series with Dawn coming up. We're going to finish it, and then the series on the Bigfoot ones I got coming out. They're going to be a little lengthy as I found a lot of information and a lot of the cases. I think you're really going to enjoy them, and I got some boots on the ground coming out. It's going to be coming real soon. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and until next time. Oh, check out our other channel, Wide Open Adventures. I'll put the link in the description. The boys reminded me earlier to tell you all that. I about forgot, so I would have been in trouble. Link's in the description. They're asking you all to come over and join there and hang out with us. We appreciate each and every one of you. Keep your head on a swivel and don't be something's dinner. We'll see you next time.